Hey guys, it's Tommy CM, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight. As always, if you do enjoy the video, please do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you are new so you don't miss any more spotlights coming out. Today's park is called The Retreat. This was created by Tommy Leeds 23, or otherwise known as Tommy P, on the PlayStation Workshop. And the description Tommy's put says, The Retreat, situated in a cluster of islands near Hawaii, sister park to an upcoming chain of parks coming late 2022. Find everything you need from the nightlife bars, the shops filled with jaw-dropping rides and white sandy beaches at our luxury resort. Hope you enjoy your stay. So yeah, I've looked at a couple of stuff, a couple of parks that Tommy has made. He's a fantastic builder. This is going to be such a good park, and it's so, his build styles and the park designs he comes up with are so unique. So yeah, definitely one to stick around for. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into The Retreat. Right then, welcome to The Retreat. So first of all, we have a very large car park. We have a H&M there. Love the realism that Tommy goes for with the shops that he puts in. I know he's worked with Mavs Fam 4 in the past. I don't know if he has on this one, but yeah, I do like the realism in the shops that he puts in his parks. So there's inside H&M. Before I go down to the rest of the park down there, I am going to just swing over to the left over here. Down here we've got some. Look at these custom made, well, they're little buggies, aren't they? Love that. You got the seats on the back, look, as well. Brilliant. Love that. Really creative use of the shapes there. Really, really good to see. So yes, this is like an additional side bit. You've got a dock here with a boat, and you got like a whole like beach resort here. The terrain work is really, really nice. Love how kind of subtle but effective it is. It's really realistic. And then as you look across the water, so if you take the boat over here, look, there's a phone box in the water. You've got some relaxation kind of, what do you call them? Cabins? They're not really cabins, are they? I know there's a word for them, but yeah, you've got some like relaxation areas here. That's a nice use of that Planet Coaster sign. I like that. And obviously the curtains as well. Those curtains, putting them in white, and obviously naturally they blow. It really works for this theme. So yeah, really love that little beach area. As we go around the rest of the beach here, you can just see a nice area to relax in. Really cool looking resort this. And then, yeah, you get around here, and presumably this is like the accommodation. So you've got a little dining room there, another bed, some more seats, some storage cupboards. Yeah, lovely stuff, absolutely lovely stuff. And then you get your own little boat as well to have a float out on. But even then, it's not like they're not all the same. Look, they're all slightly different. There's some beds down there on the floor. I love the thought he puts into this. It is a shame that the guests are never going to come out here. I always say that when people kind of build these, extravagant kind of bespoke buildings. But it's such a nice change to see things like this. Do love that. I love the roses as well on the. On the sort of fence in there. Trellis, that's the word I'm looking for. On the trellis there. Yeah, those roses going up is really nice as well. But yeah, no, they look fantastic. They do. Those different bits of accommodation. We've got one more just here. And then up in the hills over this way, we have another one. You've got these steps, look there, look at the steps he's done. Steps leading up, you've got a waterfall there, look, lovely pool of water. Up to another one. I mean, the view over there, look at that. That's like the epitome of this park, I think, is the fact that you can, you're in a nice peaceful area, lovely little kind of off the grid beach, but in the background you can see the coasters. It's really sort of like sums up this park theme really well. So that is that section. You can just see tucked away in there. So I am now going to go back to the car park down here, where you can see. I mean, I love that coaster sightline as you come into the park there. Look at that. That looks fantastic. To have a coaster in the background like that, where you can see the lift hill and the first drop and stuff, just looks superb. Really like that. We've got the fencing on the side here. And what have we got in the entrance then? Got some nice use of the temple pieces, the temple statues. Got some toilets down here, just there, as you can see. Some ticket booths, more statues, big entry sign. Along here, then we've got what is that? Is that writing, or is that just like the carved bricks? What? Yeah, it's just a shape, isn't it? You know what? I don't think I've ever seen the shapes used like that, so I was a bit confused there as to whether you'd put writing in. But yeah, nice mix of shops there. You can see the waterfall in the background as well. Look at that. Really like that. I mean, you can hear the water there in the fountain that I'm in, which we'll look at in a sec. But yeah, that waterfall looks fantastic. And then that fountain I was in there. Look, you can see the python or whatever snake that is, a rattlesnake. I'll be honest, not really a David Attenborough kind of person. I like David Attenborough, but I'm not very good with my with my animals. So whatever type of snake that is. Some more statues there. We've got Opium, which looks to be a bit of a bar or restaurant. Yeah, the club music. Lovely stuff. That looks fantastic. I love the way you've done that with it. The lights as well. Those lights changing and the use of these little flower lights as well, which a lot of people don't really use because they're very hard to theme, but that works really well. And that sign as well, look, it just shows you just pushing, all he's done there is kind of duplicate the sign and lifted it up slightly and changed the colour, and it looks fantastic. That does, really blends in well. Yeah, big fan of that. Right, we shall go through the entry. So we have some turnstiles to go through. And we are met instantly by a big fountain. Very nice. See, you spent a lot of time on the fountains here with the different water effects and stuff. Really good to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around left this time. So some information there. So yeah, I'm going to go on to the left here. You've got a crashed plane. That looks really effective. I love the way that's been placed in. That looks really effective on top of the shops there. I mean, to be fair, the whole theming around them shops, the bushes and the roots kind of climbing up the wall, that is really nice. I love the way that's been done. Lots of foliage there, custom fencing. And so first of all, we've got this flat ride here. Nice little accompanying flat ride to go alongside the coaster. Does that have a name? No, it's just called Insanity 3. That's fine. Don't have to name your coaster. Don't have to name your flat rides. And then if we go around, there's some foliage in the middle. There you can see the station for this coaster, which we'll go and join shortly. It looks fantastic. So colourful around here, with the greens and the browns, and then the purple and yellow of the coaster. Really nice colouring. There's a scorpion there. Oh, and that's because the ride's called Scorpion. I get it. Get it now. Right. We shall queue up for Scorpion. There's a fast pass queue, and I'm better than anybody. Hang on. you only jump past about 20, well, probably a few more than 20 people, but yeah, there you go, there's the fast pass queue. And this is Scorpion, so it is a suspended looping coaster. So we will we'll hop on, speed it up, wait for people to jump in, and off we go and enjoy Scorpion. There we go. Really good coaster. That I wasn't expecting the coaster to last as long as that, because the footprint isn't very big, but it actually ties around itself quite well. So yeah, really enjoyed that, and I do like the fact it's kind of tucked away. It doesn't kind of go everywhere, and it doesn't go all over the place. It is all tucked in. There's a bit of theme in there, not masses, but it doesn't have to be masses. You know, there's bits of water, a few bushes, another water section down there. Yeah, no, I thought that was great, and I like the way the maintenance run kind of comes all the way along here. The only thing for me, if I'm being really picky, is this little brake run here. For me, I think that needs to slow down quicker before it goes round this bend, if that makes sense. I think this should be like, slamming the brakes on, and then it goes slow round this bend. But that's if I'm trying to find something. Other than that, I loved it. I thought that was great. Yeah, really nice station building. Reminds me a lot of Infusion at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Obviously being a suspended looping coaster. And the colour scheme as well is very similar. So yeah, right. We'll go down this way. I know there's a path under that cave, and we will have a look at that later on. But I just don't want to miss anything around the main entrance here. So have a look at this. Very nicely themed flat ride. This. Look at that. That's fantastic theming. Oh, I love that. Really well done there. I'm a huge fan of seeing people like theme a flat ride, and I mean this is perfect. It's a mixture of using the terrain, using wall pieces, and using the temple pieces there. But that is fantastic. There's the queue line, look. And people love it because it's themed. I guess we'll go on it a lot more because it's themed. But yeah, that looks phenomenal. Really impressed with that. We'll go down here. Just what we got over this way? We've got some backstage areas. We'll take a quick look at this now. So we've got some we've got some backstage areas in here. Some custom-made shutter doors there. Some trucks. Some more trucks. A little staff area. There's a little service road. That presumably gets you... oh, wow. Oh, wow. It goes on quite a bit, that does. Down this road. Yep, goes down here as well. Look at that. It goes all the way around. Where does this road stop? Some more service bits there. Look, some more roller shutters. All the way around to the back of this coaster in the corner. Wow. That is... that's impressive. In terms of backstage areas, because that's obviously what parks have to think about, is how are they going to access all areas, and that's done perfectly there. So yeah, great stuff there, and you even got the gates, the hazard strips and stuff. I love that. So we'll head into the park. I mean, look at that for view. You can just see that coaster when it comes out the station there. Love that. I think that looks superb. Let's just see it. Look, come down there. And then presumably just goes. Is that a launch? Yeah. Here we go. Right. Well, I think we'll be going on that very shortly. Love the fact you can walk around the side of the fence in here. Really nice. Silk. It's a nice. It's a nice name for a coaster. That. So you go underneath the coaster. He's got a little caged-in section for that. Walk along here and into the station. Love the station building. Look at that. Look at the planks and stuff he's used for the station building there. Really, really, just sort of like just completely different. Just a nice open station like that. But yeah, really clever build that. Oh, I'm speeding up there for no reason. Pause. So yeah, right. So this is silk then, I believe. What am I doing? Don't want that. Let's go. Very nice, very nice, you know, short and sweet launch coaster. That really nice and compact as well. You don't often see launch coasters that compact, but yeah, I'm glad it was the speed it was. I think any faster would have been a bit OTT, but yeah, really like that. I love the bend up there. The bend in that track is brilliant. I mean, that's a custom build. That is, you don't get a piece like that in the game, but yeah, really nice bend that. And just different bits. You got like water effects going off there that you don't always notice, and you know the use of bushes around here and trees is really well done. And then obviously you got the nice little frame over the launch there as well. So yeah, fantastic stuff. I really like that coaster. Really like Silk. Alright, so there is a path going up here. I don't want to miss anything out, and I feel as though I started down that way, so I will come back via that path, I think. So we'll go down here and we get onto a beach. Look, you got some rubber rings to go and float in the water. That top spin looks fantastic on the side of that sort of cliff. Would you call it a cliff? I don't know, cliff or rock, waterfall, whatever. But yeah, the top spin looks great there. And you've got two people here. I'm presumably they're supposed to be sunburnt, or are they just the best people to use for laying down? I don't know, but either way, they look terrifying. So I'm going to leave them. But yeah, really nice beach there, and obviously the little rubber rings are great too. Now we have we have a drop tower there. What? Mamba. Look at that. Really nice use of you know, putting the signage on the floor there. Really like that. Nice colours as well. That sort of like, it's like a grey black colour with the orange. That works really nicely. So this is Mamba. You got some accompanying shops there, and presumably, so this is a bit like Croc Drop at Chessington in the UK. And so Croc Drop has got like a giant crocodile's mouth that the drop tower comes out of. Obviously this is a Mamba, so this is a snake with the fangs there, as you can see. So yeah, really clever way of doing that. So we'll go down here, go join the queue line. And the drop tower. So you see the view from up here. Look at that, beautiful stuff. All the way around, look at that. Yeah, love that. And I mean, the theming of that's not terrain. That's building rocks in the right manner. That is really, really cleverly done. Have you done the eyes as well? Was that they pyramids? Yeah, they are. So yeah, no, fantastic stuff. Really, really nicely designed. You got lots of smoke there to hide the base. Just an all-round, you know, the flat rides we've seen. There wasn't a massive amount of theming on that first one over there, but this one here is fantastic. And then the drop towers as well. And like I say, you know, I appreciate people like to. It's called Planet Coaster. People like to build coasters. Coasters are like the most favourite rides in the game. But when people make such an effort on flat rides, it makes such a difference to the park. It looks so good. I mean, look at that. Look, you know, that whole view there is fantastic. So, yeah, great work there, Tommy. Down here we've got the coaster going over our heads, so obviously we've got the safety net here. Use the rope fencing for that. Loads of rocks and bushes, and it's so well done with them. Really, really well done. One of the flat ride just here. I tell you what, that's not a flat ride you see very often. Not many people put that one in. So yeah, nice way of mixing it up a little bit, I guess, with that flat ride. Swing over here to the right. And we have lots and lots of shops. Now, the only thing about putting lots and lots of shops is it attracts lots and lots of people. And you tend to get crowded areas like that. So that's the only issue with putting so many shops next to each other, because guests prefer certain ones. Like over different shops. So like, for example, they prefer the Pip Shot Juice to, say, I don't know. You know, you can see them all heading that way basically, rather than say the Pip Shot Water one. But yeah, I mean, again, the work on the roof, look, the rock. I'm going to keep saying rocks and bushes, and I'm going to make myself, you know, give myself a headache talking about them. But really, really well done again on that. You know, all of this area just looks so well done with the theming. So we'll go down this path here. I think we go... Do we go all the way to the end? We are at the end, because that's the exit path. So yes, we do go all the way to the end. here's the queue line for it. Down here, and we go up and into the station. So that is just about to set off. And we will, I mean, there's the results if you are interested. And we'll hop on and enjoy. Excellent stuff there. Again, drop coasters, very difficult to sort of design, should we say, after the drop. Obviously, everyone knows to go up, and then they do the hang over the edge thing and the drop. The drop itself, really, really nice. The fact that it goes through the water there. You've even got the smoke and the water fountains, but the actual track after that is really, really nicely done. You know, you've got a bit of an inversion there, you've got a few bends, and then a brake run that slows it down at the right speed. It doesn't do too much, and I think people sometimes, when they're building these, try and get them to do too much. They are slow coasters because they're very big and bulky, but if you just watch this going around here, it is perfectly done. The way that glides around is, you know, is superb. So yeah, fantastic work on that. Really, really like that. And he's also built a transfer track in here, so that would lead you to the spare train if there's ever a requirement for a third or maybe fourth train. So yeah, we come out of that ride down here, and I have no idea what this is, but there's a police car. Through here. What on earth is it? Oh, it's a people mover. Okay. Okay, I can get on board with the people mover. We'll hop on. Yeah, this is the one in the station, isn't it? So if we go seat, you know what? I'm just going to go front bumper so I can actually see everything. So yeah, enjoy this people mover. There we go. So that was, what did I say there? Fear. I wasn't sure the name of the ride, but it's I mean it's a really nice theme for the ride, and I do like the people mover rides. It reminds me a bit of the Twister ride at Orlando. It used to be there at Universal, where you kind of just experience what it was like to be in a Twister, and it was just like everything was damaged and wrecked. Yeah, I mean that big Las Vegas sign there is superb. The way that's been done, I don't want people to kind of look over that, you know, and kind of miss it, because that is, you know, look, the letters are falling off and everything. That is genuinely fantastic. So yeah, that is that's superb. The only thing I'd potentially say is, I'm not sure how it fits in with the theme, because everywhere else is like temple, like grass and rocks, and that I don't know. But I mean, as I guess maybe you could say it was kind of, you know, it's overgrown. It's got bushes and stuff, so maybe that was the idea. In which case, then it does work. But maybe I've just not clocked that straight off the bat myself. But no, I do like the fact that, you know, you've got these overgrown things. You know, the fire trucks and stuff. You've got the zombie animatronics. But yeah, that Las Vegas sign is fantastic. Really, really nice job with that. Down here then. Ooh, the lion face. I've seen this lion face before. Was it one of your old parks, Tommy? I can't remember. You have to remind me where that lion face comes from. But yeah, really fantastic design that you can see. There's 270 odd pieces in that. But yeah, it looks stunning. That does, absolutely stunning. So we'll go down here, because that's just a toilet down there. This is the ride entrance. There we go. What's it called? Namiri. Namiri? I'm going to go Namiri. Down there, lovely little canopy there with the triangles. And the queue up to get to the top. Look at that station again, look. That station building's class. Absolutely class. Love the structure on it. Love the triangles consistent with the queue line. Just really, really clever. Really clever. And there's the end of the access road that we looked at earlier. So, yeah. And just as we stop there, we'll have a look at the transfer track first, just before we get on. So there you can see that obviously the trains would leave over, and that's why he's put wheels there to move the track over. Very, very clever. So, yeah, great stuff. Right. Let's hop on. All green stats across the board. Hop onto the train. Wait for everybody to get off. Wait for everyone to get on. And off we go on Namiri. I really like that, and I like it because I like the fact you didn't play too safe with it. On a wooden coaster, it's quite easy to just stick to doing a few airtime drops, and that's all. But the bends on this were very realistic, and to give you like a thrilling wooden coaster, more so than like a family wooden coaster. So yeah, really like the layout of that. I thought it was a very clever layout. Again, using the bushes and the trees to give a bit of scenery to the ride, a bit of terrain look there. You know, and it all adds into it. It shows you how, you know, just to step up from just building the track to a full-on ride. It's, you know, trees, terrain and rocks are all you really need. You don't need to worry about building scenery pieces or putting props in. That makes the ride. So yeah, fantastic work there, and obviously we already pointed out the transfer track. So we'll head down here, and we'll head back round this way. Now that is really good. That's great. On top of these like shops here, you've got this giant tree, a bit like the Tree of Life at Animal Kingdom. Yeah, really nice there. Really cleverly done. You got all the roots hanging down and across the front of the shops. Yeah, very clever. Very clever. And then you got the games over here as well. Some vending machines. Yeah, just a really nice little area. Right. Then we go over the bridge. So over here you get to the top spin, which I presume you access from the other side. Is it down here? It is down here. There we go. Oh, try and go in between these rocks. There we go. So yeah, there's the top spin. That's the view you get from it. Obviously without the top spin in front of you. But yeah, lovely view of that, and as I said earlier, really nice position for that, sat right on the edge just there. We'll go down this way. So this leads you back to that first coaster, back to Scorpion. And then this leads you around to that section as well. So I believe that is the retreat. Let's have a look at it at night time, just to see what it looks like. There we go. Very nicely coloured, very nicely lit. You know, you can see there the range of the lighting that's gone into it. Is thought a lot about that, which is really nice to see. And it's not done to, you know, it's not too bright either. It's just done very sort of tastefully, should we say. So yeah, fantastic stuff. If you have enjoyed this park and do want to take a look, I do recommend it, because you know, it is fantastic to see what Tommy's done here. I'll put the details to it in the description down below. If you've enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you are new, as I really would appreciate any support on the channel. And other than that, I shall see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.